Hello everyone, welcome back to 3 News Now. Today is Monday, December 13th. I'm Stephanie Haney. Thank you for being here for the top stories from WKYC.com and our WKYC app. We start off with a new development about the Omicron COVID-19 variant. We do now know that it has been detected by the Cleveland Clinic. But when you hear that it's been detected by the Cleveland Clinic, your first inclination might be to think it is here in Northeast Ohio. However, Cleveland Clinic officials have told our Laura Queso that it does not necessarily mean it is here in Northeast Ohio. Officials told our 3 News team today that there are Cleveland Clinic patients from all over, and it was Cleveland Clinic sequencing that detected the Omicron variant, that this was routine sequencing. And so, to that end, it could be from a patient anywhere in the Cleveland Clinic system, and they do have patients from all over. That's the official word from the Cleveland Clinic representative talking to our team today. Also, we do know that it is in many other states, and Ohio Director of the Department of Health, Dr. Bruce Vanderhoff, did also say that they do suspect that it has been here. They knew it was just a matter of time before it would be detected. Earlier this week, 2 days ago, the Omicron variant was detected in Central Ohio, 2 cases in Central Ohio to be exact. So again, the Cleveland Clinic has now also detected an Omicron variant, but their patients are from all over, and they could not pinpoint with any more accuracy exactly where that patient is that is attached to this specific positive of the Omicron variant. Now, bringing it back to Northeast Ohio, we do now have an identification for the suspect who police fatally shot on Sunday in downtown Cleveland. That person has been identified by authorities as 39-year-old Patrick Horton of Cleveland. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities say they came upon him near the intersection of East 12th Street and Superior Avenue, and that he was randomly shooting his own weapon, that officers told him to drop the gun, that he did for a moment, but he picked it back up, and that's the point at which the officers opened fire. We do know that the suspect is believed to have fired about 24 shots total. We don't know how many shots the officers have fired. That is a developing story, and as we get more information about that, we will bring that to you. Now let's take a look at our latest COVID-19 numbers in from the Ohio Department of Health. We have the numbers for you from Sunday, when there were 4,972 new cases of COVID-19 reported. At that time, 4,615 people in the hospital, and out of those people, 1,176 of them being treated in the intensive care unit. This has been a big topic of conversation, the number of reported deaths. Here in Ohio, the current number of reported deaths is at 27,371. And our Verify team has confirmed that, yes, there have been more nationwide COVID-19 deaths in 2021 than there were in 2020. Now, you might be wondering, how is that possible with a vaccine? Well, health officials say that not enough people have gotten vaccinated, and there are more contagious variants out there, and also people are taking fewer safety precautions. So, as of December 10th, there were 791,130 total COVID-19 deaths in the U.S. through the entirety of the pandemic. That's according to the CDC. In 2021, there were almost 406,000 deaths, and in 2020, there were just over 385,000 deaths. So we're looking at a difference there of around 21,000 more deaths in 2021 than we saw in 2020. This is something that is a focus for our Cleveland Mayor-elect Justin Bibb. He has put together a transition team, and leading up his health transition team are Dr. Amy Acton, former Ohio Department of Health Director, also the 3 CEOs of the main health institutions here in Northeast Ohio, Metro Health, University Hospitals, and the Cleveland Clinic. That's something that we talked about on my 3 Things to Know podcast this week. We talked about his priorities when he becomes the mayor, the second youngest mayor of Cleveland, in just a few short weeks, but we also got to know him a little bit better. We talked about everything from how he takes his coffee to whether he's a dog or a cat person, and when he first realized that he wanted to run for public office. So you can catch that on the 3 Things to Know podcast. Find that at WKYC.com/3 Things to Know, or on every podcast platform, and also on the WKYC YouTube page. Now, let's switch gears and talk about it being a victory Monday. The Cleveland Browns did pull out a win against the Baltimore Ravens 24-22 on Sunday at First Energy Stadium. And now let's take a look at the playoff picture, because 2 weeks ago, remember there was the bye week in between there, 2 weeks ago the Cleveland Browns playoff chances after losing to the Ravens sat at 19%. Well, today, according to 538, an advanced analytics website, those playoff chances now sit at 39%. And if you take a look at the New York Times playoff estimator, the Cleveland Browns chances are at 37%. So 2 weeks ago we were saying, you're saying there's a chance. Now we're saying, hey, we got a good chance. And one of the reasons we have a good chance is because Cleveland Browns defensive end Myles Garrett had a big play. He strip sacked the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. He picked up that fumble and he ran it in for the touchdown, and he made it look really easy. And then he turned around today and he took a bunch of kids from University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital on a shopping spree at a local Meijer. We have that up on WKYC.com. And also, congratulations to Myles Garrett, because with that sack, he now sits at 15, and that is the new Cleveland Browns record for the most sacks in a single season by a player, dating all the way back to Reggie Camps, who had 14 sacks in 1984. Now, if you're looking for something to do in spring, New Edition is bringing its Culture Tour to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That will be on March 4th. It'll be all 6 members of the veteran R&B group. They will also have special guests Charlie Wilson and Jodeci. Those tickets go on sale this Friday, December 17th at 10 a.m., and that will be on March 4th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And if you're looking for something to do tonight, especially if you are a lover of the stars, get out your lawn chairs, because the Geminid meteor shower will peak tonight. Now, this is a very reliable meteor shower. It comes through every December, and Meteoroid Environment Office lead Bill Cook says this is the one that he braves the December cold for. He says you'll be able to see rich in green colored fireballs, and it will be a big show. So that'll peak tonight into Tuesday morning. The younger astronomy lovers will be able to catch it between 9 and 10 p.m., but if you're willing to stay up a little bit later, those pre-dawn hours will probably be your best opportunity. This is after the moon sets at about 2 a.m. until dawn. That's because the light of the moon can make it hard to see the meteors. So after the moon sets, you got a better chance of seeing those meteors. They also recommend to watch for an hour or more so your eyes can get acclimated to that dark sky and you have the best chance of seeing those meteors. All right, that's it for your 3 News Now update today for Monday, December 13th. I hope everyone is off to a great start with this week, and I will see you back here tomorrow with more 3 News Now.